Hi everybody. What we're going to do here is just show how easy it is to make a weekly kind of like a little blog post from admin to the staff and then post it each week in the sidebar of your weekly communication site. So check it out, right? There's week one right there. Well, if you have the admin splash page, you jump on the splash page and you go to your admin team meeting. And right there on your admin team meeting agenda, you got your template built out for your weekly communications, right? This one's for staff. You go, hey, what are the upcoming dates, right? What are the celebrations this week? A little table there, you put in pictures and whatnot right there in the admin meeting. Then you got some messaging. Hey, this week we got to do this and that. And you get a little check it out section where you put cool links for blog posts and things for your staff to read. But the point is that during your admin meeting, you just fill this out. You go, okay, everybody, what's coming up on Monday? What's coming up on Tuesday? So once you got it all filled out, you just go ahead and take it, right? You take the whole thing, copy it like that, right? You got your little messaging announcements, your little links there to some cool stuff, and you copy it, Command C, and you go to your weekly site, right? And you go, okay, hey, I want to create a new page underneath this one. I like to just, go over here and say new page, right? Call the page the week that it is. Let's call this week 2. Sometimes I use the nomenclature for our schools. We use the date. Cool, and I just paste right there. Look at that, like the stuff that came right off that Google Doc straight out of my admin meeting is right on that blog post. It's not super good looking. It just is informative, right? Clearly you can use different font sizes and to spice it up, but that's as easy as pie. You got week 2 right there. What I do is once I save it, I go over and edit the sidebar. So I pop down here, edit site layout. I click on the sidebar and I go, hey, I want to add a page. What page do you want to add, John? Well, I want to add week 2. I say, okay, and I use this arrow to go, hey, I want to move week 2 right to the sweet spot, right there under the home page, what we call staying connected. And then I take this page, week 1, and I'm going to remove it in just a second. So hit OK. We're super cool. Hit close. Now we got week 1 and week 2. Now, what I do is just move this week 1 to the archive. So here's what's kind of easy, right? I just go, hey, I go to archives. I click on edit. I go, hey, week 1. I highlight it and I insert a hyperlink, right? I use Command K and it goes, great. What do you want to link it to, right? Well, I want to link it to week 1. Great. Now, on the archives page, I have a link to week 1, which means I can go over to the edit sidebar and I can get rid of week 1. So if you want to add pages and remove pages from the sidebar to make sure you're driving your site or your staff to the right place, you can just remove things from the sidebar and then link them in the archive. So I go over to week 1, I click on it, I click delete. It doesn't delete the page, it just deletes it from the sidebar, right? And I hit close. And there we go. I now have taken easy, simple steps from copying, pasting directly from my admin meeting notes. I mean, me and the admin team, we build this right there in the meeting. We copy, we go over and we create a new page. We paste, we put it in the sidebar. We take the old one and we move it over to the archives and boom. And really some simple steps that anybody can do. You got yourself a weekly blog post that's up and running, but even more powerful when people come to the blog post, they got all these awesome resources on the left-hand side. So remember, celebrate your people here so they come here to check for their face, and they'll always know where to get the memos and the PD and the meeting notes that you need them to have. All right, I hope that helps.